Hi, I'm Brad with Big Family Homestead, and today I've got a short video in which I'm going to show you how to build an awesome mosquito trap that will cost you probably zero. It's effective, all natural, no harsh chemicals. So let's get going. So I don't know a whole lot of people in this world who say, boy oh boy, I just love mosquitoes and have to have as many of them in my property, on me, around me. That doesn't happen. Nobody likes mosquitoes. There's a reason for that. They carry disease, they cause problems, all kinds of nasty things can happen to you and your animals and your kids. So today we're going to show you how to build an all-natural mosquito trap that works really, really well, and it costs you pennies, if that, and you most likely have all of the items that you're gonna need laying around the house. And so first off, let's get to that. I'm gonna show you what we need to do this build. Okay, so for this build, it's real simple stuff. All you need is one 2-liter bottle. I prefer the ones that are straight. Some of the different soda manufacturers have curved bottles, but the straight bottle that's got the sides that are straight works a lot better. You're gonna need about 1 tablespoon of dry active yeast. You're gonna need about 1/3 to 1/2 cup sugar. You're gonna need some tape, spoon, scissors, and 4 cups of water that is warm. Now you want it warm to the degree that's almost too warm to touch, because that's gonna help activating our yeast. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need is your bottle. Just a plastic, regular old 2-liter bottle. And you're gonna cut this around the entire, about 3/4 of the way up, around this whole thing. So it's gonna take it and put it into 2 pieces. You're gonna wanna try to make this as nice and straight as you can. It will help when we're taping it later. Okay, this is where I'm going to switch over to the scissors so that I don't get it all jagged when I'm finishing up. See, there we go. You got 2 pieces just like that. So into the warm water goes the sugar. We're going to mix that up, get it dissolved a little bit. And then once that is dissolved into this water, we're gonna put our yeast in there and get that activation happening. Get those yeasty wee beasties munching on that sugar. So that's pretty good there. Now in goes the yeast, about a tablespoon will do it. Mix it up a little bit. And we should have yeast activation in a matter of moments. Okay, now after just a few minutes, what's gonna happen is this yeast and sugar water is going to start getting foamy, and that basically is an indication that the yeast is active, it's doing its thing, it's eating up that sugar and causing that carbon dioxide to be given off. Once you've got that, it's actually in bread making, it's called proofing the yeast, making sure that there's proof that it is active and alive. So, side note, anyway, but then basically you take your goo here and into the bottom half of your bottle. Okay, so we've got a minor correction. I went to pour my liquid, my water and my yeast and my sugar into my bottle, and I realized it was too much. So I'm gonna make the correction on the video, but not 4 cups of water. You're gonna go with about 3, maybe even a little less, because this is what's important right here. When you put this top piece on, it was like that, we cut it off, it's going in here like this, but what's gonna happen is you don't want it touching the liquid. You wanna have a little space there, because we're gonna tape this top on here. What happens is the mosquitoes smell that carbon dioxide and they wanna get in there, and they get in there and then they get stuck in the water and can't get out, or they try to fly up and they can't get back out. So you don't want this down into the water. You want a small gap for them so that they can get in and they can't get out. So that's it. Now all we gotta do is tape this on here, and we're pretty much off to the races. There it is. One mosquito trap, no chemicals. Man, and this thing's gonna catch thousands of mosquitoes. What you want to do is hang them up, you know, underneath an overhang or someplace where the water, if you have rain, it's not going to get down in there and dilute it or flood it up, and that way you can really make a dent in the mosquito population around you. Also, too, you know, this chemical reaction here, the yeast and the sugar, it's not going to last forever. I mean, this is going to last you probably about a week, maybe 2, but you can pull this thing apart. Add more sugar water, put it back together. Doesn't cost you anything. I mean, just a little bit of sugar, a little bit of yeast, you probably have that laying around the house right now. And then this thing's reusable. Put a few of them around your house and reduce those mosquitoes to manageable levels. So there it is, one mosquito trap, effective, no harsh chemicals. There you have it. My name is Brad with Big Family Homestead. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe, and you have an amazing day.